department intern.
I am.
Welcome.
I started about 2 months ago. Branson's actually my boss, so this is really fun for me.
Hey, is that a dig? Is that a dig?
No, this is like the best time ever. And
friends.
No, Branson and I talk all the time. We get a lot of work done though.
Yeah.
But
you're like, we get a lot of work done. Like,
there's actually like nothing else I'd rather talk about today than the stories we have today.
Yeah, no, we have a handful here, and they all are very, very different. But welcome, Lauren.
Thank you.
You're making history as, I think, the first intern to be on the TMZ podcast.
It's such an
in a
honor.
regular sense, not just like an exit interview type thing.
Usually I'm behind the camera and I'll say some things here and there. And I'll like help show clips. I mostly help edit behind the scenes, but this is my first time in front of the camera, and no one else I'd rather do it with than Branson.
Oh, thank you. All right, well, let's get into our stories today. So we're going to start off with Amber Rose. We're finally potentially getting maybe the reason as to why Kanye West went on stage. Do you remember this VMAs moment when he interrupted Taylor Swift?
I do remember it. I'm a big Swiftie. I also love Beyonce, but I remember him going on stage and not really knowing why he did it. It is Kanye. You never really know why he does what he does.
Yeah.
But
to say the least.
Yeah. The backstory behind this was that Taylor Swift won Best Female Music Video.
Yeah.
For You Belong With Me. Great music video.
Great song.
Great song.
Great song. I'm weird. I've never actually watched music videos for some of these big songs.
You didn't watch MTV?
No.
All the time. MTV was
wait,
massive.
you were like, when were you born?
2005.
Okay, so MTV was like at its prime in 2005. Yeah. So you went back.
I'd watch it all the time. Okay. And this was like a big thing when he went on stage. I remember she talked about it afterwards. I think a few years later, just being like, I love Kanye, so I'm not really sure why he did that. But yeah, now Amber Rose is saying that she did it because, or she like egged him on to do it almost in a way.
We'll get into it. But before we start with that, so next up, we'll talk about Clavicular. Yep. He's now actually facing legal troubles because of that viral video of him shooting the alligator in the swamp in Florida. But the alligator was already dead, so he didn't like kill it. But it's just one of those things where I believe there's a law that's broken there where you cannot just go out and shoot in public animals. You know what I mean?
I don't know how it is in Florida, but I don't think you can just like pull a gun out and anywhere. I think that's what the prosecutors are saying. We'll talk about it though.
Well, I assumed Florida you could do that because
compared to anywhere,
Florida, right?
Yeah,
but
tons of hunters.
Turns out you can't, and prosecutors are very adamant about that. And we'll finish off talking about the Met Gala, probably our last time talking about the Met Gala.
We'll see
this week. We'll see. You never know. More might come out. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky went viral. She seemed upset leaving the night, and they both kind of looked like they were upset at each other leaving the event. So there's actually an explanation. Rihanna has spoken out and given her 2 cents on that. Okay. Who better to speak out than the person in the video,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what that is in just a minute. But starting off, Amber Rose, who I forgot that her and Kanye were dating.
Me too. I don't think you even knew when we talked about it earlier. Did you know?
Don't out me. Maybe I didn't know. I knew back then, you know?
I totally forgot about it. I mean, all I think about with Kanye is Kim K and then Bianca.
I know. I mean, that's the big hit couple nowadays.
For me, he started when he started dating Kim Kardashian. No, I'm lying.
No, for real. That's really when that was like the big one.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. So Amber Rose, she just went on a podcast, the Ball in the Family podcast with Lonzo and LiAngelo Ball. Mm-hmm. And they asked her, and the topic was brought up about that VMAs moment because she was there when it happened. And she says that she potentially is to blame for this. So we'll play the clip for you. Here you go.
I was with Kanye at the time. And we get in the car, we about to go to the VMAs, and I'm like, babe, you got that bottle of Hennessy upstairs. Like, you a superstar. You need to get the Henny. We need to be on the carpet. We need to be, just taking shots of Henny on the carpet. Like, you the biggest thing in the whole world. I'm hyping him up. He's like, yeah, let me go get the Henny, And but that's how I am as a girlfriend. And it kind of backfired because, like, all of a sudden I'm just sitting there, and then he's on stage, and I'm like, oh, I was not expecting that.
So potentially Amber Rose is the reason behind this happening. Hennessy will do that to you, make you do things like this.
I'm curious, how much do you think this is actually on her?
Yeah, because you look at what happened with Kanye, look at the pattern over the years. Yeah. Back then, if she said that afterwards, 100% would have believed her.
Yeah.
But now, looking at what he does,
I agree.
Allegedly sober, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just did this and planned on doing this beforehand, right?
Yeah, I think he had a plan. I think you can't stop Kanye from doing something when he wants to do something. And I don't really put it much on Amber. I think she just wanted to party, and she didn't plan for her boyfriend to go upstage and make a scene.
Have you had Hennessy?
I've never had Hennessy. I'm also underage.
Yeah, you're 20.
Yep.
I never even touched alcohol. Right?
Yes.
So
never touched alcohol.
Here's the thing. Now, was this the first time and maybe the comments can help us with this. Was this the first blowout from Kanye? Like the first crazy moment? Tony, I don't know if you know any prior incidents. This was the big one, though. No, this was the first up.
I remember other ones.
This was the first memorable one. In my memory, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Like, whenever we talked about Kanye, like back then when I was in like high school, middle school, this is what we talked about, was him going up and taking the award from him.
Yeah, it was the biggest topic on the recess playground.
I remember him on the news saying something about, I think it was either Bill Clinton or Trump, but see, he's always been saying crazy stuff. He has no filter.
Yeah.
But also,
some people say that Amber Rose, the same way.
Yeah.
That, you know, she gets political. Not some people. She does get political. But wait, why did they break up again? Do we know how they broke up?
I think he always liked Kim Kardashian. He always said that was his dream girl.
Yeah.
But look at Taylor Swift. She looks so sad. Like,
he seems pretty sober in this clip to me, though. Like, he's not slurring his speech. He's very direct in what he's thinking, but
I mean, he's
Hennessy
very confident.
can do anything to anybody. So,
have you had Hennessy?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't. I have a heart problem. I can't drink.
So we don't have any experience here with that, but
so we don't know.
Yeah.
Right. We're clean.
Yeah.
We don't know. But
we're assuming.
If you don't remember, Taylor Swift won this award for "You Belong with Me" for Best Female Music Video. Mm-hmm. And that's what upset him. He wanted to have Beyonce win this. So clearly he went up and thought Beyonce should win this for single ladies. And he made his pitch as to why she should have won. It was the most awkward moment ever for Taylor. The worst part about this night, if you go back, was when later on in the night, Beyonce ended up winning the top award anyway for Best Video overall, the whole thing.
You got to be patient. Like, I don't know.
Patient.
I feel that felt like a little bit of a cop-out, though. Like, in my opinion, Beyonce should have won. Period. That's single ladies.
For female, best female music video?
Best music video, period.
You can't give her both awards.
Yeah, she should have. Absolutely. That's single ladies, bro. That's one of her...
But You Belong With Me...
bigger songs than You Belong With Me.
You Belong with Me was huge.
So one of them through the windows, and they're like...
Huge. You know what I mean? Like, no, it was big.
I think another interesting detail was that Taylor sent Amber Heard's son merch after learning that he was a fan. And I'm probably hearing about this.
Wait. Amber Rose, not Amber Heard.
I mean, yeah, Amber Rose.
Wrong person, everybody. Not Amber Heard.
Amber Rose sent merch to Taylor Swift. I mean, Taylor Swift sent merch to Amber Rose's son.
Okay, got it.
Now, like, look at this now. She's probably like, wait, you were the reason that he went on stage and interrupted me? Like,
well, maybe that's why Amber Rose kept silent for so long. Because she didn't want to lose that goody-goody relationship, because she was kind of like hands clean back then. Like, Kanye did this, crazy guy, what is he doing? Mm-hmm. And now she got it off her chest. You know, truth always comes out.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to see if Kanye West responds to this.
He definitely won't.
He might.
Really?
Wait, does he have an X account still? Does he tweet still? I think he stopped for a while.
I would assume so, but I think he's trying to keep it low-key, trying to get back into the good graces of everybody.
Isn't he touring?
I think
he's touring.
He's about to perform in Albania.
Yeah. They made a whole stadium for him,
Stadium. So I think he's trying to get in the good graces of everybody, not bring up past trauma.
Especially after London. Wasn't it London who canceled?
It was UK and France.
Yeah.
That canceled his comeback.
She might be covering for him, though.
Yeah, maybe
like she might be doing this only to get clicks, because she has done that in the past.
Yeah.
So she might have thought, let's say something that no one can really deny.
I mean, because what else is she doing right now? Like, what else to really talk about?
Nothing I can think of. So, all right, well, let's move on to our next story. Clavicular streamer. He's like in your world.
He is Gen Z. You're not Gen Z, are you?
No, I am Gen Z.
He is Gen Z.
I'm like the first year of it.
This is very full circle for me, because my first week at this internship, we talked about clavicular shooting an alligator, and I was like, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah. So
but now we're talking about it again, and he is what? Getting charged for it?
So if you don't recall, streamer Clavicular, he, also known as Clav, he went out to the swamp in Florida on one of his streams month or so ago, and
a streaming marathon,
pulled out guns and started shooting at a dead alligator. Now, initially, they may have thought that this doesn't break any laws. The alligator's dead. You can carry in Florida. It is a hunting state, so you can go out and do this, but there's permits, there's requirements. You can't just take a boat out and start shooting at an innocent animal that, even though it's dead, it's like you're mutilating the body. So he has been hit officially. This is shocking, by the way, because I didn't think it would actually happen, with a criminal charge for shooting the alligator. Prosecutors allege that he did unlawfully and knowingly discharge a firearm in a public place or on or over the right-of-way of a public paved road, highway, or street, or over occupied premises. Premises? So it's one count of discharge of a firearm in a public place. It's a misdemeanor, though. So he's kind of lucky it's not the felony charge, because it could be.
Up to 1 year in jail if convicted.
He won't.
No more streaming. He'll get out of it. He has a lot of money now,
But he has to be very careful, because if he is put on probation for this for a year, which I suspect if it doesn't get thrown out, it'll be at least probation.
Right.
If he gets probation, he has to stay clear for whatever that period of time is, not break any laws.
Yeah.
So if he's streaming and he's doing what he does, he's underage as it is, by the way. You and him are the same age.
No, I think he's like 21.
No, he's 20.
No, he's not. Is he actually?
He's 20, yeah. Look up the age for us, Tony.
I just think his attorney saying that no animals were harmed or people were harmed, you're still promoting shooting something
He's 20.
on a
He's
stream.
born in 2005.
There's no way. He's 20. And he talks about doing drugs and alcohol on a stream?
No, it talks about.
He got away with, he does.
Yeah, he shoots up Tran up his butt.
Awesome. No, he does a lot of crazy stuff on stream. I don't know how he got away with this for so long.
I think it took a while for them to actually get it to a desk of somebody, get prosecutors to actually want to take this to a potential case, because that's what it comes down to. Do prosecutors feel like they can actually win here, or else they look terrible? That's the fight here. So like with David, it took forever. Everyone knew David probably did this.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Still, we can't say that, but still, it takes time to build a case. And this is not hard. It's on video. What else
He's
do you
right
need
there.
in the video,
Yeah,
right? Unfortunately, we did blur it, so you guys can't see it. I mean, not unfortunately. You don't want to see it.
You don't want to see that. It's
Unless you're a
promoting
big
something
hunting
that's
person.
super unnecessary.
So,
I mean, his whole thing is like, how can I get clicks? It's like Jake Paul. That's what it reminds me of. Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They were doing the craziest things when they were posting videos every day. Now he's streaming every day. Like, how can he get attention? And now we're talking about him. So he's doing something right in that regard.
he has really brought out some of the worst, though. Like, there's another streamer named Chud who goes
I've never
around
heard of him.
and he just drops N-words at people, and he's super bad and everything.
That's not good.
Like, really bad. He goes around harassing people. Like, it seems like when Clav began and started going like, oh, you could do whatever you want on stream. Like, who cares about the law? We start seeing these other people come out and become popular a little bit among some of these niche cult groups.
Right.
So it almost seems like with what we have now, Clav is the tame one compared to some of these other people.
And that says something. That actually says something.
Yeah. So, oh, by the way, Clav's attorney has spoken out, both attorneys, with a statement. Our client has been summoned to appear for a misdemeanor charge that stems from following the instructions of a licensed airboat guide. He relied on that guidance. No animals or people were harmed. We are confident that once the full picture is understood, people will see for what it is. So it sounds like he's arguing that the guide told them that he could do this.
Shoot dead animals in the water?
That like there was no restrictions as to what you can shoot.
I remember when Charlie said, like, what if the bullet ricocheted off and hit a fish?
Yeah,
that could happen. You're hurting wildlife in general.
Wildlife.
Yeah,
You're hurting like Finding Dory could be in there.
Exactly.
Or like Nemo. You know what I mean?
So sad.
You got to be careful because like P. Sherman Wallaby Way might be just at that swamp.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody got that. I know everybody in this room got that. For dang sure. You seen Nemo?
I have seen Nemo.
Yeah. Are you a big like hunter?
I'm not. I wouldn't say I am. I do like living animals. I don't really want to kill them. No. What about you?
I'm a big cat person.
Big cat person?
I love cats. Not really the biggest dog person, honestly. Just because I don't know. It's like free love.
What's your cat's name?
He died.
Oh yeah, he died.
His name's Putty.
Putty died.
Yeah, look at Putty. Very cute.
Oh, Putty.
Very nice. Very evil. So
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. All right. Well, moving on to our final story. Do you want to pitch this one, Lauren?
Yeah, as we all know, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky looked like they had tension, some trouble in paradise at the Met Gala. In their Sprinter van, it was completely see-through, and you could see them kind of looking irritated with each other. But now it's coming out that they were just tired.
Or so she says.
Or so she says. They're not fighting, and they were just dead tired. I don't think they were fighting. I mean, you can see in the video, allegedly she was like A$AP Rocky was talking to someone. I just think it's like that situation where you're trying to leave a party and your friend gets stuck talking to someone and you're like, can we please just go?
Right.
And at that point, she's at the top of the stairs. Like, she's already done 20 interviews? I've seen 20 different angles. Like, she's in this really heavy, looks itchy outfit.
But he's so happy. So we're watching the video as we talk about it. We can't play this video because we don't know who owns it. But he's all happy, giddy, talking to some woman behind. He even gives the woman a squeeze on the arm, by the way.
Definitely friendly, yeah.
Sometimes that's like when I talk to someone, like a woman at a party, I'm not squeezing her arm. Or like, do you squeeze men's arms when you talk to them?
No.
Right.
I think that's
I think even for, it might sound sexist, but like for a man to do that to a woman, it's even more so.
It's kind of just like, am I a child? Like, why are you squeezing my arm?
Right. And he had like his hand like on her shoulder a little bit too.
The woman in that video that you guys are talking about, her name is Giovanna Battaglia Engelbert. Please forgive me
what
if
a
I
name.
botched that, but that's the woman who he's talking to.
But Rihanna, if you didn't watch the clip, go watch it on TMZ.com. She looks visibly irritated when this cameraman approaches her to talk to her.
She does not want to be spoken to.
She does not want to be spoken to.
She's tired.
So then we saw footage of them in the van and looked clearly unhappy, like a couple arguing. Well, now Rihanna has come out and addressed it to put these rumors to rest, saying that the couple, they were just simply exhausted after a marathon day. They had been going nonstop for nearly 16 hours, moving between prep appearances and the main event. By the time they left the invite-only gala, they were completely drained physically and mentally. Insiders say there was no conflict and no relationship trouble. Full quote from the source is that it was a long day and they were running on empty. But if they did have tensions, they wouldn't tell anybody about it.
No, why would they?
Yeah,
why would they?
This would be the quote.
No, I agree.
So,
you also have 3 children at home.
Yeah, it's like a cameraman comes up to you.
16-hour day.
I've done interviews. I just did WrestleMania interviews with tons of wrestlers, and they were in there for a long, long time, for hours doing interviews with us. And we were in line to talk to these people. When I finally got up to one of them, it was like, okay, I get it. You know, you probably want to go back to your hotel room.
Well, did anyone give off that they were tired and didn't want to be spoken to?
No, because wrestlers are very good at what they do. Right. They're used to go. They wrestle every night. They go every day.
Right.
You know, Rihanna's not wrestling.
Rihanna can do whatever she wants because she's Rihanna.
Yeah, and she's a very nice person. There's just leave her alone.
Yeah.
You know, leave her alone.
They caught her solo when she was just trying to chill for a second at the top of the stairs.
See it. She's like,
all of a sudden they're fighting. Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to our comments today. So for Amber, by the way, Lauren, great job. Did you enjoy your first podcast?
I loved it. I loved being here.
You love being here?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. We'll have you again. 100%. Guys, in the comments, say, do you want to see Lauren
if you want
back?
We'll throw up a vote. No, I don't
we can do a vote. You want her to replace me? That's a possibility too.
He wants to see me with Eric or Tony.
Yeah.
That's the vote.
Ari Bean says, I also take what Amber Rose says with a grain of salt. A lot of people do. So you're not alone. Brandon says, President Obama called Kanye a jackass for doing that to Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember that because I was 9 years old when this came out.
Of course, Amber wouldn't come out then and be like, no, it was actually me who egged that on. Of course she wouldn't. If Obama is throwing Kanye into the bus, why would she?
It doesn't hurt her to say this either. She sounds innocent, have some alcohol. You're the biggest thing in the whole world, you know? She wasn't doing anything wrong. How did she know he was going to jump on
She was just
stage?
hyping him up, yeah.
United West said, can you imagine the type of hubris it takes to tell people I was responsible for Kanye's success? Is that what she said? She kind of said? He's basically insinuating that that's what she's saying.
Oh, well, Kanye also said that he made Taylor famous. So everyone's just taking claim for make each other famous. I don't know.
It's safe to say that Taylor and him don't have the best.
I'll come back on this podcast and say I made Branson famous.
There you go. Do your thing.
I will.
Krista, I hope part of his probation is to not stream. That'd be crazy if Clav couldn't stream anymore.
The end of an era. I think Branson would be very sad.
I don't think that you can even do that.
So, stream in prison?
No, say that you can't stream. It's up to the platform. And Kick is known for having some of the worst people.
He'll probably start posting YouTube videos.
No one does Twitch anymore. I mean, Twitch is big, but Kick is where
bigger?
all the degenerates go. John says premises is making fun of us.
Oh, premises is. That's us, John.
Thanks, John. Any others?
Yeah.
No? Nope. Okay.
Okay. Well.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for the afternoon podcast. Thank you, Lauren.
Of course. Thank you, Branson.
Bye.
Bye.